Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend who kind of saw the writing on the wall with um, Butthole Bisconti, Alvareza. But you saw it coming, didn't you?
Well, people warned me that it was coming, but I was on this with you. I got to know her like at the same time as you, and we started from wherever she was at. So, but I was warned by a lot of people that she would do this exact thing in this exact way.
Did you ever warn me?
I don't want to get in between you and your friendships with other people.
Well, fucking that would have helped me, Abba.
Who the fuck am I to like tell you to hang out with?
You tell me everything else.
I'll tell you what. Well, I'm speaking of that. Can we have like a briefly awkward conversation about what we talked about earlier?
Because but then again, you know, like maybe you hoped that it wouldn't have happened.
Well, yeah, like when I got here, everybody like warned me about everything, and it was just like, you know what? Everybody's arguing with each other, and everyone has a response, so I'll judge it as it goes. And so I gave her the same chance, you know. And
yeah. So what's this awkward conversation? Are you mad at me now too?
No, I've been very like just I don't know, at a reflective point, like after a year and about the strikes thing, and I wrote something out, and can I just like read it to you and you respond? Because I really do think it's important.
You can read whatever you want. Okay.
All right. I completely understand why you filed these strikes, and I've defended them. People say fucked up shit about your family and you and me. And I think that we're all under the same umbrella on YouTube, reaction shows and everything else. And I think strikes serve an important function. If you're an artist who creates original work, stand-up specials, web series, films, music, you should have the ability to control how that work is distributed. I just think that what we do in the Dabbleverse is a little different, and that this whole ecosystem runs on commentary and clips and people responding to each other. And when channels get destabilized, the strikes themselves become the story instead of the dumb things that everyone says. And I think because this whole universe is going to exist, I think that we're taking the joy out of it when I defend your strikes. And so I guess I've just noticed a lot of moments where people are willing to give you a fair shake. And I think these strikes erase all goodwill that people will have. And as a person that does this show and defends your strikes, I'm just kind of saying that I'm really hoping you'll consider withdrawing the strikes from Kevin, Shuley, Liquid, and Cardiff.
Nope.
And stop striking all the channels.
Nope. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm not going to do it.
All right.
I mean, so I should not be protective of my content? So I can come to your fucking house and steal your car, and then you then shouldn't call the cops?
I think it's different in the Dabbleverse because you're doing
to you it's different, not to me.
I know. I'm just telling you how I feel.
That's how you feel. That's not how I feel.
I'm not telling you how you feel. I'm telling you how I feel.
All right. Well, you're entitled to your opinion.
I guess I just don't get why.
Because what do you mean why? I don't let people steal my content. I'm a fucking creator. I'm a content creator. I got fucking a billion shows stealing my content. You want me to fucking let them? Fuck that. Ain't happening.
I think that they're going to anyway. And I think people like would see your side of things more.
I don't give a fuck.
But I think you do because there's this like duality with you where you have to establish control, but then you also don't understand why people don't see that you're a good guy. And I see that you're a good guy. I know you're a good guy, but I think that there's communities that watch all these shows that shit on me, and your family, but it's part of their day. And I think that it's not going to stop. They're going to do it anyway, and it's not going to stop them. And I just feel like I just really would hope that you would reconsider with that.
Okay, thank you. Not Paul Rubin, send your BF out with the link. Well, I did, but now I regret it.
Do you want me to leave?
No, I don't give a fuck. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm not like Pointless Babble Point where everyone has to have the same point of view. I'm not like Shitware where everyone has to agree with everybody. You're entitled to your opinion. Not really sure why you have to say it here, but it's okay.
Because I think it's an interesting conversation.
I'm glad you think that. I just got beaten up by and backstabbed by a woman. I thought that was what we were going to focus on today, but it's okay.
I know. I made notes about that, and to me, it's just like there's ways. Like we could have just like pulled these clips of Kiki, like saying so many contradictory things, and then her video today and all that, and articulated it, and but then you're backed into a corner where everyone else is using clips against you, but you kind of can't because you're striking their channels. And there were so many examples of Kiki that we could play right now that just of her like, and the same with Julie and Carl. To me, it's like there's so many like moments where they are so off the mark and contradictory about everything. And we can sit here and just say, oh, they fucking said this or that, and then everyone will be like, well, fuck John because he strikes people. But then it's also like sometimes to point out the hypocrisy. And I think that these clip channels like Doom, people like Doom get affected by these strikes, and you could utilize them to like.
I love Doom.
I know, but Doom probably agrees with me on this. It's just like I don't think we should
know that as a fact.
I could probably guess because Doom has been.
No. Do you know that it's a fact? I'm just asking.
No, I'm telling you what I think.
So that's your own opinion. Okay.
But do you get what I'm saying? Where it's like we could just be playing clips of her on Point Double Point and then running them by these clips that you did and make those points too. And yeah, it's just I'm here. I defend you on those, and I just don't feel comfortable.
Doom doesn't agree with you, by the way. I just got the text.
Doom wants you to strike their channels.
Well, if they're going to steal my content after I make it private, that's my content. It's copyright.
But people like Liquid Cryptid are just uploading your channel.
Yeah. So then I can't put it on Patreon because now they can just get it for free wherever they fucking want to. And I'm supposed to do that too. So in other words, I offer my fucking private shit on Patreon, but because Liquid Cryptid does it, I shouldn't strike him. And then if I don't strike him, then he's going to play my content. Then why should anyone go on my Patreon? Because they don't have to anymore. They can get it for free by just going to Liquid Cryptid. Sounds like a really sound argument to me.
I think if you used your Patreon and didn't take your videos down, then it would be a sound argument, but you don't.
No, that's not true. Have you been on my Patreon?
I didn't know you were re-uploading. Are you telling me that you're...
Yes, I am.
But do you think that what you're doing is stopping?
So in other words, that point is now out the window.
No, that's fair. That's fair. No, I didn't know that. That's fair. I guess what I'm looking at is them still having all of your content and playing it anyway.
I don't support it.
But I don't think you can stop it.
I'll do my best.
I just think that it's going to make people.
I don't care.
Okay, I'm speaking to the John that doesn't understand why people get mad at you.
I don't care why they're mad at me.
I think you do, but I think that I think there's a party that wants to like be able to reclaim any control of this like abuse that happens to you, and so that's where the strike thing comes in. But
the abuse is going to continue no matter what. You just said that.
Exactly, but I think that you would earn a lot of goodwill by not doing that anymore. Will you consider it?
What?
Not striking channels anymore and taking the strikes down for everyone?
No.
Do you think that I don't hate Shuli too?
I don't care. I'm not going to do that. And by the way, this is the second little time. Now it's been, twice in a month that you're, doing this? Didn't you just do this, on a day where I just have Keanu totally fucking doing an about face, stabbing me in the fucking back, so much so that you and I talked about it for 2 hours today. You decide this is the day that you're going to come on and now create a new fucking blindside where I am already have been blindsided by Keanu, and now you're going to blindside me with this bullshit.
It's because I think that you're in a new war.
Would you say this is? Would you say this is good timing? After I just get blindsided by Keanu.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't agree.
Because it's now you versus Keanu and all them, and to me, it's that everyone can just say, "Well, John strikes channels. Why not have?
Well, don't steal my content." Justin, you tried endangering her life. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Not Paul Rubenson Link. I did.
Don't trust their advice anymore.
No, fuck that. I mean, shit. Blindsided now twice, less than a month.
It doesn't have to be me blindsiding you.
Yeah, it is. That ain't what we talked about today.
But why is it blindsiding? Why can't we just have a conversation about it?
I did. And I think you're wrong.
Why does that have to be blindsiding?
Because you didn't, like, all day we had this.
Well, we talked about this a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Why can't, why does it have to be a blindsiding? Like, do you want me to, what do you want me to, give you, a week notice if I'm going to say something that might be an interesting conversation?
I don't give a fuck, but we just got done talking for 2 hours about how Keanu just stabbed me in the fucking back. And now I'm dealing with that and all the shrapnel from that. She's going on every show she can after I fucking did everything I could nice for her. I fucking, I couldn't be more of a fucking nice person to her and her fucking racist husband. And I do all of this. She fucking blindsides me.
Yes.
And then now I'm, asking you, are you coming on today so we can talk about the fucking, what an asshole she is. And then you come on and then fucking, out of nowhere, create a new fucking problem for me.
To me, that we spoke for 20 minutes and half of the time we talked about the strikes.
No, we didn't. It was mostly about Keanu and everything she was talking about and all of the shit she was saying and about how that, what a scumbag, like that she was for doing that to me. And then we talked about, we were talking, and then I was talking about other things, other people who were, we were talking for a while.
Do you think that I'm bringing this up because I don't have good interest for you? Do you think I'm trying to hurt you by saying this?
I think that I don't understand it, quite frankly, and I'm
so why can't you just say that you'll?
I'm getting a lot of texts from people saying I can't believe she's doing it again to you. Because I've been nothing but nice to you too.
And I'm being nice to you.
Yeah, well, it doesn't sound that way. Sal Angelo, thanks for the 20. Not everything has to be confrontation. Make amends with Keanu and stop pushing people away. Make amends with Keanu? I didn't do anything to Keanu. The fuck did I do to her?
Well, I got a lot to say about. Yeah, but why does everything have to be a confrontation?
You said, you started it. Could I have an uncomfortable conversation with you?
Did I attack you in that? Did I attack you? I made an argument for why I think it's good for you.
Huh?
You can disagree with me, but why are you taking it as an attack?
Because I just got attacked by Keanu. Maybe I'm a little sensitive to attacks today. Maybe you would have chosen a different day to bring this up. Not the day that I'm getting fucking attacked left and right by a woman that I tried to be nice to. Maybe I would wait a day for this conversation.
I think
not the same fucking day that I fucking am dealing with this fucking bitch who I fucking tried helping, and fucking on that day you decide to come up with a different fucking thing out of fucking left field.
I've been thinking about this for a couple of weeks, but it is relevant.
Why today? Why not
to be honest,
tomorrow?
I'll tell you why today. Because I was like, okay, I'm going to watch this. Who are point and see what Keanu says. They start doing their show, and then something happens, and then the stream drops off after 15 minutes, and then everyone is like, Ava struck them, John struck them. Then no one knows where the show is. They all go to PDP, and then there's this whole strike thing in the background. And to me, it was just like, you know what? Let's just deal with that.
Again, what I'm trying to say, if you can't understand this,
I understand your point of view.
Okay.
To me, this was something where I'm just asking you to consider it.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm trying to portray to you is, couldn't this have waited another day, or did it have to be on the day that I get blindsided by a fucking bitch who I was nothing but kind to? And on that, couldn't it have waited to maybe tomorrow or maybe the day after? Did it have to be today?
I think that would make sense.
You don't think this is bad timing at all?
I'm not saying that. I think every day you're being attacked, so there's no good day.
Well, okay, there's no good day, but is the day that you start this after Keanu did, what she did, would this be the day to start a fight with me?
I didn't try to start a fight with you. You have to understand that there's a part of me that thought that I could say that to you and you'd say you'd consider it and we'd move on to Keanu.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm going to consider lifting a strike from Pinky after he fucking called my ex-wife and my daughter on the air. Yeah, you see, even your own people are fucking not backing you. Yeah, even your own people go, what are you doing at fucking the Duke?
No, and she's yelling at you.
Yeah, okay. And then, like after all this shit, you sound like Sunflower Dragon. After all the shit that Pinky has done to me, and you want me to lift? You want me to do something nice for him? Are you fucking with me?
You don't think that these same people have done that to me in ways that are just as harmful to me?
So now you compare. How many kids you got?
It's not. No, misery is
relative. How many goddamn kids you got?
About 20, 25.
Yeah, okay. I rest my fucking case. You can't talk from my point of view. Don't ever think you can.
I think that everyone should recognize that there's things that are priorities for everyone, and everyone can be hurt. So because I don't know what it's like to have kids, I know what upsets me. They did that to me. Like, I'm transgender and they fucking posted videos of me before I transitioned. You think I'm not? The point is, do you think that I'm not mad at them? Do you think that do you think I'm on their side about this? I hate them.
You are.
I hate them.
Doesn't sound that way.
I know. I think it's because you're being defensive.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think this is the wrong day to even go there right now.
I think there's never going to be a good day for it. So
okay, so that's your opinion. I would have rather it be somewhere down the line, not on the day. Yeah, everyone's saying that you're working for the shitware. This is an obvious fucking,
I'm working for the shitware.
A lot of fucking people not very happy with your fucking decision on the day that Keanu fucking throws me under the bus. One of my closest confidants in this decides it'd be a good time to go and fucking, start a fight with me. All these women you were talking about are less damaged than Abra and Midnight. Who's Midnight? Huh? Abra, who's Midnight?
I don't know, but I'm just happy that they were defending or saying something nice about me.
Well, that's not nice about you.
They said less damaged. Typically, it's just Ava's a man, so the bar's pretty low.
Well, I'm not on that side, so
I know you're not. Can we move forward from this without it being weird?
Don Vito Fontana, looks like alcohol turned on you again. Go to AA. You know what that means. Oh, I got it now. Fucking, I get the Midnight thing now.
Is it like about black people?
No. Why are you being defensive on a day that Keanu is on every show, putting you in a defensive fucking position? But why would you be defensive with me when Keanu is now on every show accusing you of 100 things under the sun?
I didn't ask you why you were being defensive. I said you're being defensive, and I understand why.
Well, if you really understood what I'm going through, you wouldn't have. Yeah, why would Ava challenge you on your show like that? Does she not respect you?
I'm challenging you on your show because I do respect you.
Well, Jesus.
Everyone would say that Ava doesn't challenge you on your show because John can't handle it and he'll throw a temper tantrum. I respect you enough to think you won't.
Today? After fucking Keanu's on every fucking show right now? I think she's doing Pinky too. She's on every show she can, trashing me, and you think I'm going to be not fucking pissed off today?
This is where I really empathize with you, and I really need you to understand this. Every other day, there's a new attack on you, whether it's your documents, or like your divorce, or your children. I understand it, but you have to understand that it happens every day because there's a harassment campaign around you. So there's never going to be a good day to have this conversation.
Oh, okay. Well, that's in your opinion.
Do you think that you have good days where people are being nice to you here?
No. What I'm trying to say to you is
my point.
No. I'm not saying no. I'm saying no to you. You don't understand what I'm saying. On the day that Keanu is fucking on a fucking anti-John tour, that's the day you decide to come up with this when I'm already been on the air for an hour and a half fucking going through the myriad of accusations that Keanu is doing about me, and you're just fucking, come out of the nowhere to fucking, bring this up, and I think it's poor timing.
I understand that. I really do. I just think that there's a new war again now, and why not curry some good favor by not being the striking person?
Because it ain't gonna matter.
It does matter. I really believe it matters. Otherwise, I wouldn't sit here and just like fucking be in this awkward situation.
I was just placating you to back, pal. She doesn't respect you. She's minimizing it. How rude to do this live.
Who's saying that?
Doesn't matter. It's just, I'm getting a bunch of texts from a bunch of people. Everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
Who's texting you that? Who's saying that? Who wants you to keep striking people? Name them.
Oh, a lot of people, and I'm not naming them. Who the fuck are you? I'm going to start naming people? I'm going to start throwing my friends under the bus? What?
Well, I would argue that they're not being your friends if they're trying to get you to keep striking people.
How about I just go away, Abba?
Okay.
All right, good. Keanu's overbearing friend. Thanks for the $10. I'm not going to read Keanu's text unless she reads mine. I have more class than that. 2 minutes later, reads Keanu's text. No, I'm not going to show them. I guess Abba just left because I said, how about I just go away? Meaning, I didn't mean go away now. I meant go away like in this Dabbleverse. But hey, I didn't kick her out. She just left. I don't know why. Look, I mean, I don't, my only response to Abba is not today. Not today. This is not about strikes today. This is about a woman who I fucking extended the olive branch, who I fucking put on stand-up shows. And I was nothing but kind to. And then she decides to go on every show, probably on a show right now, trashing me. Bad timing, in my opinion. Just bad timing. It's not the day. Even if it was tomorrow, I'd be okay with addressing it. But today, really? On a day when I got Keanu and Gino on an anti-John tour, that's the day we're going to start talking about strikes? Where I just discussed it at length with fucking Sunflower Dragon, to which I had that conversation with Ava this afternoon about Sunflower Dragon, where we agreed that why didn't Sunflower defend me when Pinky was doing all of that shit to me? Why didn't Sunflower defend me? But she didn't. But now I'm supposed to lift a strike on Pinky? Fuck him. That guy's been nothing but a piece of shit to me, and I don't give a fuck if you guys hate me because I strike Pinky. Look at the objective data. Look at all this shit Pinky's done to me. It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Ozone clone. I should have known that a narcissist cannot accept criticism. Funness. Not today. And she's already had this conversation about striking. A lot of people are weighing in on that. I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. I don't know why today. That's all I'm fucking saying. That's it. It could have been any other day, but I'm dealing with fucking this whole Keanu thing. In Ab's opinion, any day is the same day. Not to me. Not to me. You know, I mean, not today. I'm sorry. You know, I'm dealing with fucking getting hit for being a good guy to fucking Keanu, and that's the day that she's going to start bringing up strikes. I don't want to talk about strikes. Not today. Tomorrow. Maybe. Maybe fucking, you know, wait a little while till I get drunk. But not right this second. Not right this second. Somewhere Clay Dabble's going, I told you. You know, it's just a day of I told you so, I guess. You know, I don't know. I don't understand it. You know, I get that people don't want me to strike people. I get that. You know, they think it's not a fair thing. But I don't agree. And I'm entitled to my opinion. I don't agree. You know, I just don't. That's not the first time that I was brought this up, though. I mean, I don't know, she's not into the striking. I get it. But hey, man, I'm not into my content getting fucking stolen from me. And that's it. You know, I mean, think about it. Why can't Shitway just create new content? Why can't Pinky create new content? Have you ever went down the list who have wronged you in the past 4 years and figured out a common theme? Yeah, I'm the nice guy who tries to be nice to everybody and then ends up getting fucked over. How many chances, how many times did I try and extend the olive branch to Pinky? How many times did I warn him, stop fucking stealing my content? How many times? How many times? I did it over and over again. And he didn't listen. So at what point do you go, okay, that's it. Fuck him. Get a new idea. Stop fucking stealing my content. I mean, seriously. So you could say that I'm somehow the common denominator. But you know what I think the common denominator is? The Dabbleverse is the common denominator. I can't even say it. The common denominator. Oh, no, John's drunk. I didn't even finish my second beer. That's the common denominator. It's the Dabbleverse. It's a place where people feel it's okay to fucking stab people in the back, you know, change sides. It's WWE wrestling. Change sides. But, you know, that's the common denominator. Let's see. February 24th. February 23rd, I posted a show on Patreon. February 23rd. February 24th. February 25th. 5 days ago. So I am posting stuff on Patreon, contrary to Ava's belief. So why should I let Liquid Cryptid be able to lift my show and play it? And then why would anyone pay for my Patreon? Who are these people? Where is the bacon? Why would anyone pay for it? Why would anyone be a Stuttering John member? Why? If they could just go to Liquid Cryptid and watch my content. I'll wait. Can somebody tell me? I'm open for ideas. I am. Right back. It's going to get a couple more beers. Yeah. Uh-oh, be careful, Abba. He'll turn on you next. I'm not turning on Abba. Look, I mean, she does this. It's the second time now. She blindsides me. I don't know why. You know, I get she's against the strikes. It's her opinion. I'm not, but, if you go through the list of shit they do to me, I don't know. I just didn't. It wasn't the day. Maybe I'm a little, I guess you got to say, like, after somebody stabs me in the back as badly as Keanu did, where I didn't even expect it. And I wake up this morning, and the first thing I called Ava. I'm like, what the fuck was this? And we had the same lament. And then this was the intro. Let's talk about strikes. Like, I don't get it. I understand people get angry with the strikes. That's all right. But I'm not going to turn on Ava. I love Ava. So I don't, people make decisions. Maybe if you knew me, you'd be like, not today. I'll just wait a day because this is not the day. Jimmy the Drunk, thanks for $5. Ava doesn't understand because she's here for entertainment. She's not seeing this, that this is John's business. He's not here for entertainment. I am. See, that's a good point, Jimmy. Like, I am. First of all, I'm not turning on Ava. I'm not gonna, and I didn't turn on Keanu. When Gino and this is bothering me now. Let me find my phone. Now I'm getting irritated, and I got to pay my insurance. Ghost Crusaders, Ava, why do you allow John to talk to you this way? You don't let anyone talk to you like this. First of all, come on. Partially, I was fucking around when I was doing the whole shaking the thing. Come on. Give me a fucking break. And of course, Shitway's going to go, that was a work. Wasn't a work. I don't deal in works. Ava decided today was the day that she was going to, do this. I don't know why. Today was the worst day. But Ava's got her supporters now. And now all the haters who hate me are going to have Ava on. So, I mean, look, it's easy to, turn on the Duke, I guess. Doesn't matter. Stuttering John is a content owner, and he can pick and choose who he allows to play it. Doom is okay. Shitway is not. Yeah. Yeah. That's true, too. But then again, I'm not even getting into it. The last thing I want to do was talk about strikes today, but I guess I got to do that now. I was, but then again, I guess it was a new fucking chapter in that. But who drew first blood? Keanu, Gino, and Ava. Keanu. Eric9944. Ava's no Duke supporter. Get rid of him now. Look, Ava's a Duke supporter. She is. She is just referring to the strikes. I get it. I get what she's saying. I do. The strikes is not a good look. I get it. But neither is fucking, trying to reach out to Ava to get her to befriend my kid. That's not a good look either. To get intel on me. You know what I'm saying? But a point is sound. If you don't strike, then you're going to get. But and that's why I just asked her to come back on, because the one thing I want to debate with her is, well, let's say I stop striking. Does Ava think if I stop striking, the opinion of me is going to get any better? That's the question I want to ask Ava. Does she think that if I stop striking anybody, the opinion of me is going to get better. And I just don't agree. I don't think it's going to get any better. I think it'll just always be John bad. I don't think you could ever convince. Look at all the people in the pores. There is no way you're ever going to convince people to think John is good in this Dabbleverse. It's just not going to happen. It just won't. I don't even know why Ava left. I mean, I said, how about I just go away? Meaning I've been threatening to go away for a while. I didn't mean now. I meant somewhere down the line. Because I might. I've been applying for other things, part-time, you know. Bo Bennington, my man. John is sick of people making money off his name. The Stuttering John Army will always have you back, Johnny boy. Yeah, I am. I'm in a lawsuit right now because these two idiots use my name, my voice, my likeness without written consent. So, I mean, and then you have Pinky nonstop playing my shit that's copyrighted. Ghost Crusaders, anyone who doesn't agree with John or criticizes him are betraying him. No. I was entitled to her opinion. I don't agree. It's not even like I don't agree. I just don't think today was the right day. But then again, it worked. She got you guys fucking super chat. I mean, I don't know. It's like last time she did this. Maybe ultimately her plan was just to help me. Just dabbling. So even clippers will be struck by you. Come on. When have I ever struck a clipper? Doom. Have I struck you? Stalin 19. Have I ever struck you? So thorough, Joe Burrow. Have I ever struck you? Oh, wait. Have I? Look, the list is not that long of people that I've struck. Liquid Cryptid, there's one. Shitware, yeah. Rightfully so. Never haven't struck Lady K. The potato. Lardif. Okay. Yeah. OJ, although in retrospect, I probably wouldn't have because I actually liked the guy. And I still like him. But I think that's it. Wait, Pinky, Shitware. Pinky, Shitware, Lardif, OJ, Liquid Cryptid. I think that's it. 5, right? I don't know. Skull! Prestige Worldwide, 6. John Ava is 100% right. Take the high road. Your content is not that important. If Ava goes, then where will you be? How old are you? If Ava goes, where will I be? What do you mean? What the fuck's that supposed to mean? I'll be right here entertaining you all. And I wish Ava would come back, but I guess she got, I don't know. I mean, I didn't insult her. I just said, why today is my only thing. And I was goofing around going like this. But it wasn't, don't think I was serious about the kids thing because I just don't get like how that's a thing. But anyway, I've lost a lot of money based on this shit. A lot. And that's fact check. Reverend Rage, Keanu got to Ava. That means Pocky's interest. You think? Is that what happened? Are you saying Ava was a double agent? This whole time? No. Pest, have I ever struck you? Ava has always been team Keanu. I don't know. Has she? I don't know. I don't think so. I miss old Howard Stern. Did Keanu put Ava up to this? I don't know. I don't think though. Thank you, Crackhead Bob. You're welcome. I hope not. I don't know. It's just interesting that out of all days, this was the day. But then again, look. See, this is what I always think is interesting. People always think I should behave the way they behave or the way they view things. But they don't understand, it's really hard to imagine. Now, I didn't start striking people until when? Until when? I don't know. Seriously, Vegas Beer Souls Jerry, when did I start striking people? Excuse me. When did that happen? 3 months ago, maybe? 4 months ago? So, okay, now look up the objective data, Ava, if you're not going to come back to, just lay a fucking bomb on me and leave. It's okay. But look at the objective data. Jerry, if you're listening, or Dicka, or anybody, when did I start striking people? I'm going to guess, I could be wrong, 3 months ago. Right? I think, Jerry, didn't you and I discuss this? It was like December, I believe. So, okay. Based on Ava's assessment of the situation, I started striking in, let's say, November. Thank you, Vegas Beer Souls, Jerry. November, okay. So for 4 months, I have been striking. Let's say November, December, January, and February. I have 4 months, right? 4 months. Okay. And Ava's argument is that creates ill will towards the Duke. Right? Okay. So okay. Now take the 5 years before those 4 months. Hey, are you okay? Or did you leave? Or are you mad at me?
I'm not mad at you.
Oh, you just left.
You said go, and I said, you want me to go?
No, I said, how about I just leave? How about I just go away and get out of the Dabbleverse?
Okay, I misunderstood you. I thought you said, why don't you just go?
No, I did not. Never. Right? So what I was trying to say is I'm trying to obviously I thought it was a bad day to bring this up. I do. But that being said, I thought you knew I was kidding by shaking the thing going and all that. I thought you knew I was just, being over the top, fucking around. I thought you would know me.
I wasn't upset by that.
Okay. So anyway,
I thought you just wanted me to leave, so I left.
No. I said, how about I just go? Meaning, how about I leave forever?
Okay.
Haven't I been telling you that I might just leave at some point?
I know.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay, it was a misunderstanding. So anyway, what I was going through, Alba, I'm just going by your argument. Don't tell me you got upset, please.
What stuff? Just going. Move forward. Go ahead.
Okay. So I started striking about 4 months ago, right? So my question for you, and I know you're a smart person, How? So before those 4 months, for 5 years, people hated me anyway. So why do you think, and I'm asking this, I'm not getting mad. Why do you think, though, just because, like, somehow if I stop striking in the, that these people that have hated me for 5 years are suddenly going to go, wow, John's a damn good guy?
That's a really good question. I honestly think a lot of it's after your last show. To me, I felt like there are people that were open to that, and I didn't think there were people open to that even 3 months ago. And so I just thought that I feel like there's like a opening of goodwill that's possible, and I think that the only thing that was holding you back was the strikes.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Because Vegas Beer Sales Jerry just said, I'm not speaking for Ava, but I think she meant that people who are kind of on your side, like Sunflower, are against striking, and those people are less likely to support you. Is that what you're saying?
That was my point. Yeah.
All right, well, it's okay. Don't be upset. I love you, baby. Skål! Get a fucking drink. Come on, let's pause.
I'm sorry. No, I understand. If we didn't have that conversation about striking where you said that you won't anymore on the phone, I wouldn't have brought it up. So I felt like it wasn't just
No. You said okay, I misunderstood. Now I misunderstood. I thought you said don't bring up striking anymore.
I was kind of saying don't strike anymore.
Oh, there was a misunderstanding. Vegas Beer Sells Jerry says that he loves you too.
I love y'all. I'm sorry. I really wasn't trying to like.
I know you weren't. That's why. All right.
Everything is so high intensity with this shit where I can understand why it feels. I wasn't trying to like ambush you.
No, now it all makes sense because in the conversation when you said, and I haven't this whole show, I took your advice and I didn't bring up striking. I thought you meant don't bring up striking. You're telling me you meant don't strike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I get it. Okay, it's all good. Let's go.
Do you understand? Or I don't know. I don't know.
Well, Jerry, I understand. So, okay, I'm taking your advice. How about that?
Okay.
I will take your advice. But the one thing that I won't do is this is a fair, and by the way, thank you, because now I'm getting fucking tons of super chats, but thank you.
Well,
just like the last time where
I have very creative ways to indirectly.
I thought that's what you were doing the whole time. That's why I thought.
No.
That's why I thought I had to perform.
I really feel. I do feel very passionately about it, and I'm associated.
Okay. Now I have to remember what I was going to say. So, that was the misunderstanding. Was I thought you were saying don't bring it up, but you're saying don't do it, and all right. Like maybe I won't. But, sorry, I have to take a while to get back to the thought. The one thing that I won't do, though, Alba, if you can understand, is lift pinkies. Because Pinky has been exceptionally, like, shit way or two, but I don't have any strikes with him right now, right? But Pinky has been horrible to me. So to try and spread any goodwill to him is, in my opinion, is impossible. He's incapable of turning the other cheek. Do you agree or no?
No, I think he's a sociopath. But no, to me, it's signaling to people, to like everyone else. Like, it's not about doing a favor for any of these people. It's just, and I feel like there's an ethical thing here. I don't know. I haven't been here that long, but it's just, I get this whole thing now. And so, yeah. And I care about you.
I know you do. That's why when people go, Ava's been playing it the whole time. I know she has. She's not playing me. I don't.
No, it's not fun for me to like have brought that up earlier. If anyone thinks it's some kind of fucking bit, but
yeah, that's why
I just really care about you, and I really think that there's an opening here where people, I know because I've talked to these people and they won't say it publicly, but that you know, where they see your side of things, and to me, it's striking channels like that doesn't. It's the one thing that just, I don't know, and I also understand the ethics of the other side of that thing, you know.
Are you then saying that maybe people are attacking you? That's why you want me to lift them, because they think it's you, but it's not you. It's me. I'm making these.
No, I've gotten to a place where I feel like, and to me, it's relevant to what happened earlier. It's like Carl's show goes off, someone else doesn't know if they can play something. It's just destabilized it, and I understand their side of it. And again, to me, it's like if you put a comedy special out, or you know, something like that, and someone wants to control the distribution of it or curate it, like, to me, that's what strikes are for. It's just, we do this show every day. We're like fighting with these people every day, and I just feel like that's what I was trying to say, is like, here it's just, you could make these arguments yourself, and I just think it's just I don't think you should strike people. And as much as I hate everyone in these communities, they, you know, part of their day is, even if they're just laughing and shitting on me and you, it's like joy for them. And when this happens and you destabilize it by taking a channel for 7 days, it affects a lot of people, again, who all hate me and you. But yes. I just think I think it's not cool, you know. And I'm saying that as someone who their content,
you can't even keep a straight face when you say that. Come on.
I'm being serious.
Really? You think Pinky doesn't deserve it?
He pushed the limits of it. I understand why you struck him, and I defended you on it.
Yes, and I warned him how many.
But I just feel like there's maybe an opportunity to just say, you know what? Let's just all stop the striking shit. You made your point, and you know, and then fight in this battle.
I'm kidding. I'm sorry, Ava, but at least
that's a compliment for me.
Yes, because I always do that. But let me ask you something. Well, let me just ask you 2 questions.
Okay.
The first one with the Liquid Cryptid, I posted 3 or 4 shows on my Patreon and on my gifted membership, like not gifted, but like on my memberships, right? I just went through them. So you understand why a guy like Liquid Cryptid, who's just putting them all out there, hurts my business, right?
Absolutely. I despise him. I think that striking someone that uploads just your raw videos without commenting on it, like those, I think everyone will agree that people like him should be struck for that. I think that we should. Like,
okay, but earlier you said, well, how does that hurt you? And I said, well, I have it on my Patreon, and you didn't know that I've been posting.
I didn't ask you how that hurts you, but you brought up your Patreon, and I didn't know that you had been working on it, and so you're right about that. But I wasn't asking you how it hurt you. I understand. I understand how all of this affects you and your income. I'm just looking at it pragmatically about what you can actually control, but also like what ends up making people hate you as a person that loves you.
But I know Abba, and that's why when people say Abba's turning on me, I said she is not turning on me. We're cool.
All the people I just asked you to lift a strike on are people I absolutely despise, who have really attacked me and
yes, and
like rummaged through my fucking personal shit, and just I can't stand. I just feel like me, you, and like being you, and like anyone who, and Dan or whoever comes on shows can, like, you can make these. Why not beat them in this place? Because I think that there's a goodwill for you that didn't exist before. That's possible, but the strike thing to me is like it kills it.
Yeah, the other thing is, like, I don't know if you heard me. I said Clay Dab was probably DMing me. I told you.
Look again, Clay Dab.
I knew I could make you laugh. Look at that. Let's go.
Thank you for making it up. Clay Dab, you can keep attacking me. I'm just going to keep saying I love you.
Hey, but did I ruin your friendship?
With who? No one. No.
This is what they can't understand. People can have now, granted, yes, I'm a little defensive. I'll give you that. But I think you can understand why, considering I got fucking blindsided with this Keanu thing. This has been a hell of a show. Play the shrimp. I'll withdraw your strike from this Dustin and Cinco. Now, there's a good question. Now, will you do that?
That's the other underreported part of that is like I did. Like I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Skull.
Yeah, and one of the things I was saying is that like.
What?
Oh no, I'm gonna get it. Go ahead.
All right, Jimmy the Drunk. Is that what you were reading?
No. Go ahead.
Alva wants so badly to be accepted by the Dalverse. That's what Keanu's doing too. Clay nailed it. Easy to be your enemy. I don't think Alva's my enemy. I think she just is trying to go, well, maybe if you don't strike, people are going to like you. Now, that's where I disagree. I don't think they're going to like me. I think, Duke getting played again. I don't think they're going to like me. That's my own, that's why I said, how about I just go? Meaning, the only way that, I don't think anyone's ever going to like me, Alva. Any of my haters, no, Obnoxious John did. But Alva, look what happened to Obnoxious John.
I understand that, and a lot of the people will disagree. I really do think that that set you did, there are people that just actually were like, oh, it was fucking awesome, and that was the greatest thing John's ever did. And I think that they were ready to defend you, and I think the strike thing just throws it off. You know what I mean?
I understand that. I understand that.
And the thing I was saying is when you're talking about the Shuli thing, it's I think that strikes absolutely serve an important function, but we're all in YouTube under the umbrella where a filmmaker or somebody with a web series or a musician and then shows like this are all under the same thing. So strikes just become this unanimous thing. But I was saying, if someone creates an original work, a stand-up special, which is what Shuli struck Mercer Math for, or a web series or a movie or music, that's a fair game for a strike. I was just saying that in the context of the Dabbleverse, where you're doing a show every day and then putting it on private and then and you're responding to these people and they're making a show, to me, it just I've gotten to a place where I think that that's not it doesn't serve you to do strikes in that setting. And I think with Shuli, Shuli has a problem because he was saying something about he was saying, I'm gonna rant about him.
No, go ahead. Say it.
This fucking guy. No, it's Shuli keeps getting something wrong because he has absolutely no idea what it's what the creative process feels like.
No.
In practice, he's never woken up with an idea for a song or a show or a film and then spent days and weeks putting that idea into existence. He's never written anything. He's never edited anything. He's never sat there till 6 a.m. tweaking a mix because he knows one more adjustment might make it better. He's never lived in an original idea enough to see it become real. And his career is just kind of is reacting to other people's work, weighing people's shit literally, or Monday morning quarterbacking your show. And that's not a creation. He's never created anything. He doesn't understand that every creator instinctively curates their own catalog. So to him, he doesn't understand it. So he hears what I was saying about my channel and just is others ashamed or embarrassed about it. It's no. It's you don't know what it's like to fucking spend 4 months making something that just was started as a thought in your head.
Boom!
You fucking played every instrument on it. You fucking learn how to fucking work this camera or work that camera and all that. You got in fights with your girlfriend because all you could think about was to shoot tomorrow and all that. He doesn't understand any of that. And what he did is he fucking took some shit from fucking 15 years ago from me and then thinks that he can just curate and control that. He doesn't understand how much that is a part of your body, a body of work like that. He just thinks, oh, well, I was embarrassed about it. It's no, I'm just not going to let your fucking talentless, bald, wormy, fucking hack ass, fucking release my fucking work to the world. And
but then why don't you want me to strike? Because that's why I'm striking.
Because I think that what we do here is we're reacting to a show on a weekly basis. It's not like it's not a movie. It's not a stand. I defend Shuli's strike on Men's or Math, where it's like Zenhauser had a fucking stand-up special and they wanted to fucking control how that got out.
How do you feel then when Shitware and Lady K get people to record my stand-up that I spent all that laborious, where I'm Ava. Like I said on my show, I think yesterday, you become a host on Grillo show. Become a host, and you work, you keep on working. Then you become a middler, you keep on working. Then you become a headliner. And then Shitware and Lady K get people to record it. Now I can't even do a special.
And this is where they're so inconsistent, because all these like failed comedians, they like are all about these ethics that like about comedy and like what it's like to be a comedian and times and things like that. Part of that is also that a comedian wants to be able to do a gig and work out material without having it being fucking leaked first before they do a special. And so they're hypocritical on that. And so, but to me, that's different than like this show that you do every day. And so I think that like in the Dabbleverse where we do these like commentary shows, this is just my opinion and like what I observe about it. And so to me, it's just kind of like, I think that this shouldn't be destabilized by strikes like that. But if you fucking have a stand-up act that you want to protect, to me, we should respect strikes and appreciate them for the moments where they're relevant, which is like control of like over like a creative work or your act or something like that. Something Shuli doesn't understand because he's never made anything. But to you, I understand that.
Can I just I'm not getting defense, but well, I mean everything's defense, but
I understand.
But okay, you might not think that I'm creating something right now.
You are. All of us, everyone is that does these shows.
To me, I'm the only guy or the only woman or whatever you want to say. I'm sorry.
We'll call you a woman.
I'm the only person. I don't care I don't give a fuck what they call me. I'm the only person that can do a show where I'm on for now almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
Where I don't watch anybody.
Yeah.
I don't need clips. So I guess to me, I have 800 people in the room. Mm-hmm. They're watching me because they know that I will deliver. Of course. I am interesting, charismatic, comedic. So for me, and much like Howard Stern would agree with me, he would totally agree with me, this is a work. Not a work like the way these idiots think about it. This is me working and creating interesting content.
I understand that.
So my disagreement with you is, why isn't this as valuable as me taking the time to write a song? Why isn't this as valuable?
Because I'm not saying it's not valuable. It's valuable in its own, but to me, it's a different format. It's like, it's reactionary. And so, but you're participating in this space where people are reacting to you and you're playing the same game with them.
But am I playing their clips?
No, but I feel like you should be able to.
Okay, well, that's where we have a disagreement.
But aren't there moments where you want to play a clip?
Not really.
Yes, there are. Come on, man.
Ava, on my life.
It's not that you can't do a show.
Ask Vegas Bear Sells Jerry. You know what I do? Ava, I swear to God.
Then I understand what you're going to say. But actually, that's
I say, Jerry, can you just go and see what Shitway said? Because I really can't stomach to hear his voice. Jerry, can you listen to what fucking DeThuit says? Because I can't stomach to hear his voice. Ask Jerry. He'll tell you. I don't want to watch any of these fucking morons.
I understand that about you. I think that that's what's unique to you, and that's something you can hold over people like Shuli's head. I just don't think that means that we should destabilize the way other people prefer to do their shows, even the people that shit on us. I think that there's a community of people.
All right, so let me ask you now. This is a great debate.
The way to deal with that is for us to like fucking like call them out or like fucking play them saying something fucking stupid and shitting on them, and not like taking away a show that an audience pays for and wants to watch, even if it's shitting on us. I think that it's just not the right way to do it anymore. And I understand. I'm not telling you that's how it is. I'm telling you that's how I feel now.
Okay, but
I want you to reconsider the way you feel about it.
But is it okay for us to agree to disagree?
Of course it is. Who the fuck am I? I'm just telling you how I feel.
No, you're my friend, and I consider you a good friend.
And I just felt like I feel like it's important to bring up because I'm here defending you, and I'm kind of at a place where it's like on this issue, and it's just like I don't feel that same way, so I wanted to talk about it with you. And I think that one of the things
I just wish you would have just waited to death. My whole thing was, give me 1 day because I've been fucking trying to understand why Keanu did this. Like I still don't get it. Like, is it clout chasing? Is that all it is?
Yes. I want it to be more complicated than that, but I guess it's that. Because one thing. I truly believe that there are people that like see your side of things and like the deal breakers, the strikes thing. And I feel strongly about that. And so here we are in another thing where somebody turned on you. I've been in the cycle with you and like went out and had your back about it. And this is the thing that I've come back with where it's just like, so you're
trying to create a solution for me to get the love from the people that hate me.
Because I truly believe it's possible. I didn't believe it was possible a few months ago, but I believe that now. That's why I defended it before, and now I don't want to defend it.
No, it's okay. Look, I just thought it was like the only reason I got mad. Well, I wasn't really.
Because you're stressed the fuck out. And again, if we didn't talk about it, I wouldn't have done it if we didn't talk about it. I didn't realize that.
No, but that was a misunderstanding. I thought you meant don't talk about it.
That's fair.
And then instead you meant don't strike, and I
don't strike anyone. And take
that was a strategic failure. That was a total strategic failure.
It is what it is.
Some clone.
I was born a strategic failure from my parents' end.
Stop it. I agree with Abby. You really are loathsome. Yeah, whatever. I don't.